Let's discuss. Hey everyone, it's Rachel back again with another Unsigned Sunday video, and as I always say in these videos, if you haven't seen an Unsigned Sunday before, it is exactly what it sounds like. I have a very long list of bands who have submitted that are unsigned, and on Sundays I only post unsigned bands, thus Unsigned Sunday. So normally it's 99.99% of the time it is bands who have submitted their music. There was one time where I knew a band was unsigned that I saw locally that I picked and did on Unsigned Sunday for that reason, but otherwise it's all bands who have submitted their material. Most of the time, bands I haven't heard. Sometimes, like today, bands I have heard before that submit their music for it. So this wasn't necessarily submitted for Unsigned Sunday, but the band we'll be doing today is Advents. I have a few of their songs on my channel. My favorite has been Relentless. It's an excellent song, but with this one, they are working with, they wrote the song with Chris Wiseman. It was produced by Ricky Armellino, mixed by Jonathan Dolese, which I've talked a lot about him on the channel. He works with a ton of really fantastic upcoming bands, so I'm excited to see what Advents has going on. They haven't worked with Jonathan Dolese that I know of in the past, and I believe maybe it's the first time for the rest of the people as well, but I'm not sure. So anyway, I am talking a ton in this. I will link all of their social media as well as the video that I'll be reacting to in this reaction in the description. Other than that, I'm going to stop talking and we are going to get straight into it.
fearless heart. You wanna believe in heroes. 'Cause you're broken, but you were chosen to sail through the portals. And get behind the fear and anger, there's still love. 'Cause you're broken, but you were chosen to sail through the portals.
Advent's White Flag, let's discuss. This will be up there with Relentless for me. So this is for sure what I'm hoping for from this band. It's got the production, so as I mentioned in the intro, they're working with some great people, but beyond that, you can tell even before that they had the potential there anyway. But now it seems like with each release they're sort of getting their footing more and more. This has that sort of, you know, the amount of punch that the heaviness hits with, but at the same time, when you look at the chorus and such, it's got the catchiness when you listen to the lead in the chorus, and that stuff, like where you see those sort of elements outside of the chorus as well, to kind of, you know, balance out the song, especially with the change in vocals. I think that's a big necessity. Instrumentals, no, that was not the word choice that I had hoped for there, but that's just how that came out. Instrumentally, though, I think some sort of change is definitely necessary to sort of support that change in the vocal style, because, you know, the fast-paced riffs and stuff, which I love, you know, it felt like, I think it was as the song kicked in, maybe, where it hits and, you know, there's a lovely riff to begin with, but then it sort of progresses to the point where it's like that fast-paced, tappy stuff, and I love that. Saw they were working with Chris Wiseman, so as soon as I saw that, I was like, all right, I know somewhere I'm going to be paying a lot of attention, and I was not disappointed there. But beyond that, it certainly seems like they're finding their sound and sort of, you know, figuring out which sounds to expand on and such with each single. And it felt like, because I think Relentless was the first track I heard from them, and I really dug that track. And then I did another song, I think, from them, and then maybe Negative Space. And Negative Space I liked a lot, but still not quite as much as Relentless. For me, this feels like the jump that I was more hoping for. It's got just like everything sounds very tight and well done. That's done. It's nothing that's necessarily like, whoa, every song can't be something you haven't heard before. And I think sometimes people get of the mindset that, like, you know, all of these songs have to like have some sort of like a jazz breakdown or something wild like that. But when bands do stuff like this and they really start like nailing down the sound that they have, and sort of like that addition in the chorus there, and sort of working with the right people who can probably help them, you know, not in a way where it like changes the sound that they have, because I think that anyone who has listened to like their prior songs would agree that this isn't like something that's a jump from their sound. It really just sounds like a band nailing down what they want to do, which I respect more than like, because there is definitely a balance. It's difficult because there's some stuff that is wild and different, like the stuff that Bill Murray does, where he just adds in like the weirdest stuff. I love that, but at the same time, a lot of the stuff I listen to a lot is stuff that is, I keep saying the word stuff, and I know that's not very descriptive, but it's music and songs and albums that really do follow somewhat of a formula. I'm not saying like nothing is ever different, but nothing, you know, jazz breakdown, there's no jazz breakdown. You know what I mean? It's just, I feel like I keep seeing a lot of people's feedback for songs being like, yeah, it's good, but I've heard this, you know what I mean? But with Advents, I think they're very much finding their sound, that catchiness that they're getting in the chorus, while still like I'm saying with those, like, you know, I guess like the slamming sort, not like slamming like slam deathcore stuff, but like in terms of like the way that you transition out of like a softer chorus like that and then just get sort of like whapped with the riffs and the, you know, drumming, all of the instrumentals as they take that like heavier sound. I love that. So this is very well done. The production is top tier. Yeah, those are my thoughts on it. Like I said, I will do the most revisiting to this song of all of their discography, I believe, though. So that's sort of where I sit. I'm excited to see what they'll keep doing. As I said, it seems like they're getting everything sorted and figuring out their sound. So hopefully with the full release, they'll become a band that's even more on my listening rotation. They're certainly on my radar though. So those are my thoughts after first listen. There's nothing really that I would change about this song. It's got the, maybe like, no, that's just like, you know, pickiness being, I say that about everything where I'm like, I really dug this. I don't think I have bass. I would love a bass solo, but I say that until somebody like gives me, although I shouldn't really complain. We've been getting a lot of great stuff. Yeah, and it's not like the bass presence was absent here or anything. So I really don't think that I have anything different. I'll do some revisiting to this song for sure and see what my thoughts are further. But on first listen, definitely wanting to re-listen to that chorus too, because like I said, that lead was very interesting to me, and there it was like a nice addition in there. But beyond that, obviously there were much bigger pieces than something like that. So let me know what you thought in the comments. All of their social media as well as the White Flag music video will be in the description. I will have that there. So other than that, you can find my link tree as always. It will have the invite for the Discord server where we talk about a lot of music related stuff. We have Last FM room for the Last FM stats and stuff. We've got music channel to share music, obviously, new music stuff like listening parties or spoiler threads for when stuff is brand new, all of that stuff. And then unrelated to music, games, pets, all sorts of stuff. So if you're interested in coming to join, check out the community. That will be there, as well as my Instagram profile link. I do post all music related content on there, whether it be my chart on Friday of what I've listened to the most over the course of the week, or my never ending merch collection. I'm constantly getting more merch. Sometimes it's shows, which I'll also occasionally post about if I've been to one recently and have pictures or videos to share from it. And I have a lot coming up, so that will be good. So that sort of stuff, if you're interested. My handle on there is the same as my YouTube channel. It is Rachel Reacts, but again, it will be in that link in the description if you have any interest in following me. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.